Yeah, well, he used to be Australian when he was studying here, but he's American now. We can't claim him as our own, unfortunately. Okay, so moving straight into grand finals, no delay. Mr. L on winner's side, AzureWolf on loser's side.
Cloud Sonic grand finals, haven't seen that in Queensland.
No, we don't see anything Sonic here in Queensland much. So
it's like Brenton, the pseudo Sonic man.
Yeah, it's one of his 60 characters.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Yeah.
The character crisis.
Yeah. So this grand finals without Jace is gonna be really interesting to see. Last time these two played, it was either last week and Mr. L 3-0'd him. I don't know if they played today.
They did not play today.
Yeah, because that set was over in under 10 minutes. Just the simple 3-0.
Jason. Oh, okay.
Mr. L and AzureWolf last time. And
yeah, so this is a similar matchup. We were commentating the Wario Sonic matchup where while Sonic is going to be sitting at that range that he likes, just kind of playing around and not necessarily needing to approach or really do anything too flashy.
Oh, there we go. Yeah,
okay.
that was flashy.
He's coming out.
That was
nice.
flashy.
That was a spicy meatball. But when he sits back there and he doesn't put pressure, then that's when he's going to be just allowing Mr. L to just be charging limit.
Yeah.
Just similarly to Wario charging Waft. But when he can just put on that pressure and really just have, if Mr. L is ever at a point where he thinks I'm always kind of at risk or at pressure, then that's when he's gonna start losing, because he's gonna stay too much in shield and play too defensively. So it's gonna be interesting to see these players find a balance of playing aggressively enough to apply pressure to one another, and as well as defensively enough to not fall for Cloud's early kill setups and things, as well as just the continued attrition of AT. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough. I get what you're saying. That's probably why Sonic is such a good character. He can be played in so many ways.
Yeah.
Like he can be played super defensively. That's AT's favorite. Or he can be played sort of aggressively. So depending on who he's playing and what the opponent's doing, he can change his playstyle. So
yeah, he does a good thing, because a lot of players do tend to just do what they do against every player, but AT does do a good job of finding out who he's playing against, not only just the character, but the player too.
Yeah, for sure, he does.
Okay, so Mr. L's taken back stage control, but he's kind of given that up, unfortunately. The platform not letting him do the silly full hop dare thing.
Yeah. So he's 60% behind. Not too much. I mean, Cloud with limit, that anything is possible, but also Sonic, he went for the same thing again. I do respect that. Sonic will find it hard to kill Cloud.
Drop down inside B then. No.
He could. That's probably Ben's favorite thing to do. He does really like doing that that drop down side B. Kills very early.
Alright, good
catch.
Yeah.
Catch on the neutral get up.
Yeah.
Up smash, such a good option. It stays there for so long.
Yeah,
so.
Especially when I found just even jumping past the ledge, like jump air dodging, it's hard to avoid it.
I thought that iced coffee that AT was drinking was a baby bottle, because it was like a white bottle. It had like a pink thing coming out, and it was the pink straw, and I was like, he's sucking on a little baby bottle. No, he's not. It's an iced coffee.
Yeah, he's just waking up, getting late here, but
yeah, he's pumped up for this set.
He's ready. He's all good to go for the 10 game grand final.
Yeah, this may take a while. These players are pretty close, so be pretty interesting to see where this ends up. So, and AT taking game 1. That's more games that he took last week, so we're already seeing adaptation coming through.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, from AT. So good play for him. That first game was really good on his part.
Yep. So Ben's just gonna make use of these triplats, which he does very well. And Sonic's just not going to be able to do that, usual thing of be able to just cover and play around the base stage. Yeah,
for sure. The platforms definitely do pose a threat, especially as Cloud likes to sort of just maneuver along them. And, these really cool limit cancel things you can use for movement. Ben likes to do that, so
I love the way he recovers with the wall jump on the ledge.
Wait, as Cloud, yeah.
Yeah, as Cloud, just because when just straight up being, he's going to go past the ledge or he's going to have that vulnerability. But the ledge snap is actually much better early on.
Yeah.
If you can get it close enough.
You need to be really close, don't you? So that wall jump just brings
you
him
have
right
to be
in
either
range.
really close or like right at the tip. Otherwise, it's extremely punishable.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good
tech.
tech. Yeah,
He's
gone.
out of there.
Yeah, he's gone. Not enough limit. So Ben just needs to take a breather. Being off stage certainly isn't where he wants to be. That spring posing so many problems for him. So if he just plays his usual game where he just likes to hang on to the middle of the map and sort of just space his aerials around and mix up with grabs, he should be okay. But if AT plays and doesn't approach, it may be a little more difficult.
Yeah, I think he needs to be. He can't just do. Against Jace, he can just throw out a bunch of those back airs because Jace is going to be playing characters like Rosalina, Samus, and Peach that aren't really going to be all over the place. But I think he needs to make a bit more use of Nair, just because that's going to cover all around him. I mean, the back air is doing work, but okay.
Yeah, the back air is doing work.
But I mean, just in these neutral exchanges, he can't always rely on hitting that as otherwise he might be too slow.
Yeah.
And that up air covering us a lot around. Oh, okay,
all
right.
Oh, he was so close.
Going.
Yeah,
he's cooking.
Yeah.
All right, this is Ben.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's confident Ben when he goes off and does the drop
Here
down.
He comes. Yeah, he's not doing charge limit. I would like to. After that.
Oh,
all right.
Yeah. Nice conversion.
After such a good exchange, I actually would have liked Ben to not necessarily ease up on the pressure, but not play so brazen and just go and charge limit and just be able to, take what he's got and go back to neutral. Because then he's sitting pretty, and just him getting confident and going after that, like, he might have gotten a little more out of it, but it then did lead to the neutral, resetting in AT's favor.
Yeah, it would have been nice to see him calm down for a second, especially after such an impressive string with so much damage, to say, okay, I've leveled this game up. Let's just reset the neutral again and win it again. So
and even taking a fair lead, really.
This is not where Ben wants to be. Okay,
he just needs to get back to center.
Yeah, he's back. Okay.
I definitely like this pick, the battlefield against Sonic Youth.
Yeah, he's using these platforms really well. Like, AT doesn't want to pressure him too much while he's there because he knows what Cloud can do.
Yeah, and he can't really do much besides put a couple aerials on him.
Yeah, because he'll get caught if he's too aggressive, pressuring Ben up there. So, both playing really safe at the moment. They both really don't want to drop this game. No, not yet. No, Battlefield coming into play. There's massive blast zones. And they're both just sort of spacing around now, trying to control the space.
He needs to go back and charge his limit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he air dodged to that spring. So well timed. He won't be dead, but Cloud might not make it back. Okay, yeah, he's alright. So we're still going.
He needs that limit because otherwise he's just going to find himself in a position where he's off stage and he can't even have that the limit to get himself back on it.
Yeah, for sure. He needs the limit as a recovery option. Otherwise, he's going to run out.
Yeah.
The up air from ledge.
Nice work from
Ben. Okay, so AT, he loved getting those back throws on the ledge there, and Ben was like, okay, I know what he wants now. He's done it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he's going to go for those back airs, or he might even been thinking about charging that up smash because that's definitely something that he tends to go for, and that up air is just going to beat that out because Giant Sword beats spinning hedgehog. Yeah, spinny blue boy.
Yeah. Okay, so
right in and goes for that grab. That's such an
it's
interesting
no mix up.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah. When he just runs in there because you're like, it's Sonic. He's gonna spin dash and do something with me, and he just goes Sonic speed and runs
at you. Yeah.
And then you're like, oh,
I'm not prepared.
And then it even kind of sets the tone of you're not safe. You're not safe in shield. And then that's when you start doing rolls and things like that where it's not going to be safe. And he's cooking a little bit here.
Yeah, he's doing bits at the moment. Yeah, AT keep throwing him off stage. keeps putting him where he doesn't want to be, which is probably the best thing AT can do. Sort of just hang around on the ledge and throw him off.
Yeah, and actually, what is interesting is there's some characters can really struggle to actually gimp Cloud just with that up B being having so much priority.
Yeah.
As a lot of his moves, but being able to chuck that spring down and having no accountability for it, just letting it fall.
Yeah.
Is an interesting
Like
tool.
it just
in the Cloud gimping.
it sort of just controls the
Okay,
space
yeah.
all around the ledge. Yeah. He knew Ben wanted to come back onto stage. So
Yeah, he
gives him
knows.
the slap.
I doubt we're really going to see, we might see one limit cross slash drop off actually work this set, whereas, we saw 3 against Jace.
Yeah.
Maybe even 4 in that one set. But every time that we saw that, AT was on comms saying like that was so telegraphed that he was going to do that.
Oh, okay.
It's something that we do see Ben do a lot.
So it's probably good that AT hasn't been hit by one, otherwise it would sort of look, oh, that's so telegraphed.
Yeah, I get that. No, but I mean, he could, still like mix it up, and he did do just a couple like fairly obvious ones where he just kind of went like dash, 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 drop off, and it was a pretty similar circumstance each time. But I just think Ben's gonna have to make use of
Yeah, no, we didn't have tech on that one.
solid solid edge guard.
Comes, drops down
alright,
with the
that
back
was
air, yeah.
meaty.
I love...
he makes such good use of that late hit in there.
Yeah, the
and,
falling neutral, I was going to say.
Come on, like up smash thing.
You could also like wait for an air dodge and forward smash them on the way down, maybe.
I think I've seen him go for that option before.
Yeah, it does set up a lot. Max Rage, Cloud coming in now.
which is a force to be reckoned with, but
we
got Glowy Blue Boy versus Spinny Blue Boy, and it looks like Spinny Blue Boy's got the upper hand at the moment.
We've all seen what Cloud can do at around 20%, the up air to down B. He's got that special hit that kills really early. So
you can
Ben
do the same
short,
with full hop down air.
Yeah, he can get it off so much. Yeah,
I thought he should have just let it rip.
I thought he had it. Yeah, it's what he'd been looking
been
for. So yeah, he's gone now. It's what he was looking for. So I'm not sure why he didn't let it rip. Yeah,
that
he
would have
had it.
That would have been awesome. That would have been good comeback.
Yeah, like just the 30% kill that Cloud has at his disposal.
And that's the nerfed version.
Yeah, that's the nerfed version, boys and girls. But it's relatively like telegraphed though. I mean, AT must have known about it, and he was kind of playing around it. But maybe
he did, but the only reason he got that nair was because Ben kind of hesitated there. He went. I think he might have been waiting for an air dodge or something, but AT just saw I can react out of this and just went right for it.
I can 9 players out of 10.
Potentially it might not have killed. It's hard to tell. But it was max rage, so it would have been pretty close.
Yeah. As I was saying, like 9 players out of 10 probably would have air dodged in that situation, just really scared of max rage Cloud. Yeah. So good props to AT for not air dodging.
Well, I would have jumped air dodge. I'm invisible.
Oh yeah. You can do that as Mewtwo. You're nice and floaty, so you get away from that. AT, 2-1 up in grand finals, set 1.
It actually seems like so many characters have just awful matchups against Cloud, but this actually seems like a fairly even matchup. Just in that, even watching Clouds tend to just put out all those aerials and just constantly throw them out, just as safe as they can, and no one can really do anything about it. But Sonic, just with that intense speed, just being able to cover those options after shielding them, or just after having them just be thrown out here and there. Okay, that was a good force of limit.
I gotta say, on paper, I'd say Cloud was heavily in favor, but actually watching this set unfold, it does look more even than I initially thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't say... I guess I never would have said heavily in favor, but I definitely would have said who wins Cloud. Unless somebody said Bayonetta, then I would. If somebody said who wins between Cloud and X, I would just say Cloud. Yeah,
because I'd say I'd favor Cloud in this matchup purely because Sonic seems to struggle with characters who can sort of keep up with him sometimes.
Oh, all right, yeah, okay,
Yeah, good recovery, going high. Didn't want to deal with any of those spring shenanigans down the
Yeah,
bottom.
that is
so.
fair, but I mean, you know, who can... Sonic being the fastest character in the game, it's hard to find a character that he can't really keep up with.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
But like Sonic's
yeah, that.
best feat is being quick. Like that is what he's known for.
Yeah, solid work.
Yeah, baiting
Space
out.
that dare just as a bait. Yeah, he does love to do that, but it's just something that when he does that in the neutral, I mean, 95% of the cast cannot contest that whatsoever.
Yeah.
But,
it's just a huge sword swinging your way, and it's so much disjoint.
That spin dash just zooming in there, and then even if he can drop down and shield it, well, Sonic doesn't really care, to be honest.
What I'd like to see more from AT is, you know how Sonic has that few frames of invincibility on the side B as he does the hop? Maybe try and wait for Mr. L to land on him with an aerial, and maybe use the side B.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that that delay.
Yep.
That we saw from Merle. he had the get up, just not the right timing.
No, he did. Yeah, you know the wall jump thing.
Yeah.
Where like it's really weird. If you press up B and hold into the stage, sometimes Sonic will do this really stupid wall jump.
And it like kills him.
Yeah, when I was playing Sonic for a little bit, I used to do that all the time. Huh?
You played Sonic?
For a little bit. I don't think I ever used him in bracket. I was like, oh, this character's alright, so I'll give it a go.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
I do that all the time.
I did like him just well, actually for a while I was just kind of like, he's just kind of like lame, but then when you play him and you just go like,
yeah, you just sort of run around and it's like you do minimal damage on your exchanges and you're like, oh, this character's bad.
But then you just kind of like, you just keep going, you just go, and you just kind of chip away not only at their percent, but their patience, their ego.
Yeah, for sure.
But
you just sort of wear them out.
Yeah, it's similarly to Sheik, where it's like you just get hit a bunch of times, and sometimes you look at it and you're like, I've hit them twice, they've hit me 8 times, and I'm 10% down.
Yeah.
And I'm going to kill them earlier. But just getting hit by like a 10-hit string can just be pretty disheartening when you're like, alright, okay.
Oh yeah, it just messes with you mentally. If you just like, say, using Sheik as an example, if you get forward air trained across the stage and eat 10 hits, it damages you mentally, even though they've only done like under 30%.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other thing to keep in mind just when that happens is that, you know, they're built, first of all, building rage for you as well, for them, staling those moves since they're throwing out 10 forward airs.
Yeah.
And you just have to know, like, what they can do with that string. Like, if they go, okay, I'm going to do 3 forward airs, you can go, okay, now I'm safe. And that's what you have to learn to do against them.
Yeah.
Great cross slash.
Yeah, with that much rage,
nice.
it's definitely going to take it. Smashville, those closest, the closer blast zones, definitely playing a part there. Felt like he was just in range for death.
So sorry, who won the last game? Mr. L won.
Mr. L won the last game.
Yeah,
because AT was 2-1 up. Yeah, good high recovery.
Solid.
I felt like he almost missed the platform there.
That would have been bad.
Yeah, good recovery. I like that a lot.
Ben's in a very good position here. He just needs to take a bit of chip damage.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, the bait with the back air on shield just to space himself for it, and then
a lot of air dodges coming out. Ooh, okay, yeah. So usually after you see 2 things, somebody tries something twice, they don't usually try it the 3rd time.
Yeah, they trial it the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't work. Let's try it one more time. Doesn't work. They won't do it again.
Yeah, it's just like so. We just saw Ben wait, AT chuck out air dodge punish, and then I think he kind of like hesitated a bit there, but you had to have expected AT to just come out with a dropping aerial.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna let that rip. This is very is he gonna drop down? No. Okay. So he knows that AT's onto him in regards to that.
Yeah. So Ben went for that thing again where he'd space the back air on shield and then hit the dropping shield, but AT rolled straight past him. So he's already adapted to that just off, getting caught with it once or twice. So he's fastly adapting the up air. Yeah, he's gonna finish it.
That's it. He takes it.
Yeah.
Well done to Ben.
What an option.
That was a really close set. Like,
that was. I enjoyed that one.
No bracket reset, but that was actually really solid, and that was an interesting game to actually look at the Sonic Cloud matchup. Just in that Cloud does such a good job of saying, "This is my bubble. I'm safe from here," but Cloud can just